A surgeon took a man's own right hand and stitched it onto his left arm.
Years earlier, an explosion had wrecked his right arm and destroyed his left hand.
So the healthy right hand was useless on a mangled arm, and the good arm had nothing.
In 1983, a team led by surgeon James May made the impossible swap.
They believe it was the first time a hand was ever moved from one arm to the other.
One explosion, 2 broken limbs, and one hand rebuilt into a whole new arm.
$25 once bought you a whole NFL team.
In 1921, a Louisville businessman named Aaron Hertzman mailed in an application to the Young Pro Football League.
The entire entry fee was just $25, less than the price of the players' cleats.
His team didn't even show up to the official league meeting, but the president waved them in anyway.
Why? He loved that Louisville was a proud baseball town.
So for pocket change, the Louisville Brecks became part of what we now call the NFL.
This TV news desk was built on a table nobody could lift.
A Miami station moved into an old law office building in the 1970s.
Inside was a massive wooden conference table left behind by the lawyers.
It was so absurdly heavy that nobody could haul it out.
So the crew just built the entire news set right on top of it.
Every broadcast for years secretly rested on a leftover lawyer's table.
Carnegie hired the one architecture firm that refused to beg him for the job.
In 1899, the richest man in America wanted a mansion, and every architect in the city came scrambling.
3 firms were finally invited to pitch their plans for the 64-room palace.
But Carnegie picked the firm that had never come groveling to him at all.
His reason? Quote, "They were the only architects in the city who had not begged for the job."
That same modest mansion is now the Cooper Hewitt Design Museum in New York.
A billionaire told World War I it was no excuse for his house being late.
His name was Henry Clay Frick, one of the richest men in America.
In 1914, he was building a palace on Fifth Avenue, and the war slowed everything down.
When his decorators blamed the war for the holdups, Frick's reply was ice cold.
He wrote back just 2 words, "War excuse absurd."
And he still moved into his finished mansion that same November.
These salt merchants built an entire bridge just to impress one visitor.
In 1757, the Qianlong Emperor was touring southern China.
The salt merchants of Yangzhou were absurdly rich, and they wanted to make an impression.
So they funded a covered stone bridge crowned with 5 golden pavilions.
It was built to mirror the imperial pavilions of Beijing, flattery in stone and gold.
Nearly 3 centuries later, that piece of pure flattery is now Yangzhou's most beloved landmark.
A pop star wrote a hit song because nobody would argue for coal.
During Britain's massive 1984 miners' strike, the whole country was arguing.
But the singer felt one thing was missing, an actual case for coal itself.
He said it was all personality clashes, never a real argument about the industry.
So he channeled his own coal town roots into a haunting protest anthem instead.
And the miners got a voice on the charts that politicians never gave them.